Of all the movies in the month of March, John Wick 4 was actually my most anticipated. After seeing the trailer for it and the movie just recently, I have to say it delivered. The premise of the John Wick movies is actually about a legendary hitman and assassin who came out of retirement to avenge his dead dog that was killed right in front of him, and the story has been expanding ever since. In this movie, John Wick wants to take down the high table and earn his freedom, but before he can do that, he must face off against a new enemy with powerful alliances across the globe and forces that turn old friends into foes. John Wick 4 is a fun action movie. That's just what it is, and that's what it has been. Although this one tries to do something different in terms of the cinematography and the performances, the shots caught my attention all through the movie. I was mesmerized by the set pieces, the shots, performances, and the performances were top notch. With A-list actors like Hiroyuki Sanada, Donnie Yen, Bill Skarsgård, Lawrence Fishburne, Shania Anderson, Lance Reddick, may he rest in peace, Scott Adkins, Rina Sawayama, and a whole lot. And that's just people I can think of from the top of my head. John Wick is plain old John Wick, a man of few words who shoots you 4 times after you are dead just for confirmation. Bill Skarsgård is the villain. You think he ever gets tired of being cast as a villain? Apparently, I don't think he does. He was amazing in this. He plays a classic Frenchman named Marquis, who's so annoying and evil. I was wishing he died throughout the movie. That's just how perfect his character was. Donnie Yen is Kane. He's a retired blind assassin as well, and an old friend of John. He is more of an antagonist than a villain. There was a moral reason for what he does in the movie. Shania Anderson plays Mr. Nobody, which I was trying to reference to the Nobody movie of 2021. Mr. Nobody is a greedy character who has a development in the third act of the movie. Hiroyuki Sanada dies way too early in movies. I mean, call back to all the movies I've seen him in, except for Bullet Train. He plays Shimazu, also an old friend of John's and Kane's, and Rina Sawayama plays his daughter. She was amazing in the movie as well. John Wick's action scenes are always a fun to watch, but believe me when I heard that the movie was going to be 2 hours and 15 minutes long, which is the longest John Wick movie in the franchise, I was a little bit concerned because John Wick isn't exactly known for its story. But I've got to say the actions were great as always, top notch. It even looked like a gameplay in one scene. Everybody definitely brought their A game to this. Even the story was okay. Not the best, but it's better. There was one scene I didn't like though. That scene actually dragged and it made me realize that the movie was long. But it does get better after that. I really need to get John Wick's travel agency. Man was just flying from Berlin to Tokyo to the US back and forth. Man, in minutes, my tired. And it was surprising that John had moments where you would be like, he's supposed to be dead. Like he fell from a building twice. He was shot a couple of times and he was just alright. Man, I used to think the Fast and the Furious movies were ridiculous. Now I've seen John Wick 4. Anyways, it's a fun action movie with great visuals, excellent action scenes, great performances. I'm giving Baba Yaga a 9 out of 10.